So we're gonna go to breakfast now. We have breakfast included at the room. And we're gonna go ride the train, that little small train by the water that I think I got a video of yesterday. And then we're going to some island later today. So that's what we're doing, or that's what I know of that we're doing. Anything else we do, record it.
That one was not really a chat.
And it might be worth just asking.
Well, I can close the roll. Yeah.
Is that raspberry? I don't know. So that's how they have to move, I guess, I don't know, furniture, supplies up to higher rooms. We're back down by the water because up yesterday where we were walking to, that's where the train starts. It's a small train. I think it just goes along the coast. So it should just be a kind of a quick trip, but be cool to ride it, see things. I think it's 14 euro. I don't know if the bus like designed that for the film festival, because like that's where it's out here. If that's the inspiration, because I saw one yesterday that had similar design. It was a blue bus, and I took a picture of that and I thought it was pretty cool. I'm trying to find ideas for a tattoo, because I want to get a tattoo while I'm here. So we'll see. That was the bus I saw yesterday. I like it. I like the abstract. So yesterday they had a different event going on. Now they have I can't even pronounce it. But world's leading festival and event destination. So this is where they do the film festival. I don't know when that is. I think next year. I don't know. But this is the famous, world famous film location. There's our small train. So that's usually where the red carpet is for the film festival. It was blue yesterday, and now I guess they're changing it for whatever the next event is. So it's 14.
Someone did. Kyle
14
did.
euros.
Kyle, you seen it? No.
I was like not paying attention.
I was like, man, they were.
So it's a short, just down the coast from this guy. So I don't know how this train works really, because we're doing like a tour, and there's like speakers telling us some things. But there's a whole line of cars behind us, but it's a one-lane road. So I guess they just, they're coming on the tour with us.
Attracting large numbers of Americans especially. In 1935, the Palm Beach nightclub, The Paradise, was patronized by many celebrities like Douglas Fairbanks, the Prince of Wales, or Marlene Dietrich. In 1961, Henri Verneuil
So we got a little break, 15 minutes. This church was used as a hospital during World War II, so that's pretty cool. But I'm gonna try to go get the view over here without getting in anyone's photo. So now I'm on that little ledge by our little train. Little train, by the way. 3 carts. It fits 4 per seat, so it fit a lot of people. I couldn't imagine going to school right here. It's like a rooftop, like, track. They're up, I don't know how many stories. I see like at least 2 windows, so they're above like 3 floors or something. So we're at the church, but right over across the harbor, or across the water, is the harbor here. And they said it's the first harbor built in Europe, and obviously it's been redone and everything, but I guess this was the location of the first one. And then they said that a lot of people took inspiration from this one and I copied it when they were making their own. So I guess this is also part of the old castle they said they built for pirates, but now it's been turned into a museum, so you can go in there, but I don't think we're going in there. It's our guide right there in the gray. You can't see it on this screen. I think we're done. We had the 15-minute little break here. I think it's the last stop, because I think we passed where we got on at, so I think we're gonna go back down to that and just finish up this. And then I don't know, we're going to an island later. I think at like 2. It's 11, so I don't know what the plan is for the rest of this time. So now this is I guess this is the part of the market that was closed yesterday. And then we tried to find the other half, and I guess it was already closed. It's, I guess, morning to midday. There's a little like farmer's market where all the fresh produce come, and they sell it to all the locals and everything. So this is like half of it. Another half is over where we try to find. It's a bunch of just, all the produce looks really good. So there's produce on this side, and there's like seafood on this side. I don't see any like meat. I don't see like a butcher. I don't know if they have that somewhere. I assume somewhere close by. But over here, yeah, fish. They have like shrimp. This is I don't know what they have. They have like oysters and stuff, but they have a big fish right here. A tail of it, at least. Is that swordfish? It's a nice little local market. I like little farmers markets like this to see all the food. And then right here, right outside of it, there's like a little pizza place. So up like by the slice. It's like €4 I think, for a slice. There's some of that little market from yesterday. There's a couple more things. I guess we came here and most of it was closed up already. But even like this little perfume thing that was there yesterday, there's more stuff out now. I got some clothes, perfumes, I guess some antique stuff. There, I don't see the pictures that were up yesterday. So, we'll see what else they have. They have these 100% electric buses just driving back and forth everywhere. I assume you have to pay, but I don't know how much it would be. All the houses and offices and like restaurants like all cascading down like mountainside, cliff sides. You can see right in this office. There's not a lot of privacy, but I like the roofs, terracotta, ceramic tiles. I like the architecture. I like to be able to see all this open. There's not like skyscrapers, everything blocking the skyline, which is really nice. So there's not a bunch of hotels right on the water. I mean, there are, but they're not like super high, right? So you can still see. It's not like our major cities in America where all the buildings have to be as tall as they can be and block all the sunlight, all the views, everything else for everybody else. So it's still nice to see things. It's time for lunch. I'm gonna try this place, Salon de Pâtisserie. Some salon of the pastry, maybe, I don't know. But it was busy when we walked by earlier. So we're gonna just see what they got, try it out. Okay, so we just ordered, got our food. It was €13.50, which is about $15. This is like cheese pizza, and then I got a tuna sandwich, which is pretty big, but it doesn't look like there's a lot in it. So I'll let you guys know how it tastes. Okay, update. I'm about 4 bites in, and I'm getting to the tuna, and it actually is surprisingly full of tuna. At first, it didn't look like there was a lot in it, but getting into it, there's a lot, which is really good. Finished eating. It was pretty good. I'm used to the tuna packets from like Walmart that are like $1 and it has like flavor. So not bad, you know, it tasted fresh, but I just think a little bit of flavor or just like a sauce or something, especially on the bread, since the bread was so rough. Could add it something, but it wasn't bad. So we're waiting for our boat ride. So now we're sitting here in this, I don't know, by a fountain, like by a central, I don't know, I guess we're by the hall, so I guess it's like a park, I don't know, but all across the water and then all throughout like the walking area here. There's seating places. There's a place over there where the people play that game with the ball, where they're trying to like hit the ball to a smaller ball. I forgot what it's called, bocce ball maybe. But none of this would last in Virginia. People would steal all these chairs. So I guess there's not a lot of crime here, and there's police that are patrolling all the time. They just walk by, some cars drive by, but a lot of police are just kind of walking around. So it's nice. People leave their laptops out, their phones are out. They'll run inside and grab food and or like stuff's on the table. So I guess safety-wise, it's pretty safe here. So Kane, this area used to just be a small fishing village. Used to be just like that, and then expanded, obviously, and became really popular. A lot of the wealthy people moved over here, so it grew off that. And then right over here is the police municipal, I guess like the police station. There's a lot of construction going on. But this is the port or marina area where we're getting our boat to go to Isle St. Marguerite, right here. I don't know how much tickets are. So the tickets are $18.50. That's what I saw. And then there's different prices for seniors and children, but I didn't get to see those prices. I don't know if that's the island that I just saw, but we're going to the island. There's a monastery on it. There's monks on it. There's no trash cans on it, and you gotta get a return before you. So you get a ticket to go and return, so you don't get stuck overnight. That was not our boat. That one's our boat, I think. Here's my picture of the monastery on the back of my ticket. I don't know if you can see that, but we'll see it in person, so it's okay.
Not sure.
Okay, so we're going to St. Honorat, Honorat, not the other island. I guess there's two islands, or there's two destinations on one island. I don't know yet. So it was about a 20-minute ride. Wasn't bad, really smooth. And the water was really clear. I don't know if you guys saw it in the video. I don't know if I took that. It's really clear water, so it wasn't a bad ride. I think that's what they're working to make it look like. It's under construction. They're fixing it up. So it's olive trees in the back, planted by the early monasteries that were first here, like the monks, so like 200 years old. And then these are the vineyards where the nuns and the monks, they make the wine. And the wine that's made here is sent to like very expensive places, sent to like Michelin star restaurants, sent to like politicians, things like that. Any high-end, like very expensive, very rare wine is made on this island, which is pretty interesting. Chapel de la Trinity. So this was used for defense. Somehow they shot a cannonball out of here. I don't really know how you shoot a cannonball out of there, but that's what the guide said. That's pretty cool. So this was a World War II German bunker. That was 1943, I think they said. And it was, I guess, taken over when they liberated France, is what I think what she said. Kind of small to be a bunker. I don't know. Unless there's more to it. That's what my ideal house looks like. Castle. We need to go back to building castles. Forget skyscrapers. Go back to castles. Imagine building one with the technology we have now. How quick we could probably do one. Build a moat. I think that'd be way cooler than these skyscrapers we're building right now. Okay, so nobody's living there now because it's being renovated. But it's, I believe, 3 levels. And they used to like do all the work on the first floor, prayer on the second, I think slept on the third, and it's like hollow in the center, so they collected the rainwater, but the rainwater like eroded it, so they're fixing it, and I guess now it's the new monastery. So the area we're going to is an active monastery. There's people praying, there's monks practicing, and everything like that. So they want us to keep quiet when we go through here. So this is another little monastery chapel, and here they have all the questions, like the main questions people ask the monks, and you, on the other side's the answer. So you can think of a question you have and you might find it here, like, does a monk have any personal money? So no, monks don't have their own money. It's all collective. They don't have a bank account, they don't have a checkbook, they don't have anything. What else? Why do monks wear special clothes? And let's see. Yeah, the other ones are in, I think, French. So let's see another one. Are there sometimes conflicts between you? So that's cool. If you guys have any other questions, come flip those boards over. So we finished the island. Got a return ticket back. I believe the last return ride is 5:30, but we're here for the 4:30 one. So I think you buy your ticket like round trip, and then you can go, come in the morning, and then go kind of whenever you want. I'm not too sure. We're waiting on the boat now. I think it's the same one, the red one. Our boat just pulled up.
That's super. I'm sure it will be. Thank you.
And that was the island. And now we're back. I think it was 18 euro. I saw on the ticket for the price. So I think, again, I think it's go in the morning or anytime, and then you can come back anytime before the last ride's 5:30. So I don't think you need a lot of time. I think you gotta, if you want to go, you go. You can see the stuff and then just come back. You can probably make the hour. Back from the boat, I did walk and I saw a tattoo parlor, so I want to try to get a tattoo while I'm here. But we're gonna eat dinner. It is 5:20, a little early, but we're gonna eat at this place. So we're gonna get a pizza and we're gonna see how it is. I think it's gonna be pretty good, but it says our pizza's a half moon. I don't know if it's like a certain which ones or if it's the whole pizzas, but I'm gonna try that. So this is one. They cut it in half to share, but this half and half is one whole like half of a pizza, or one whole serving of pizza they do, because they do the half, they do like the moon pizza. So if you just get one, you can split it into, honestly, you can split it into 4, but you split it between 2 people. And this is 1 order of fries, and it's huge. I'd say it was pretty good, size-wise. I think for like both halves, to make that one full half of the pizza. For the pepperoni, it was 16 euro, which is about 17, which is a little high, but for our area, Yacht is right next to us. It wasn't bad. I think it could have used a little bit more sauce, especially since here they use silverware to eat it. So every time I was like cutting it into bite-sized pieces, I'd scrape off like all the cheese and all the sauce off like half the pizza, and I'd have to try to scrape it back on. Maybe a little bit more sauce, but it was pretty good. We ate dinner and we were just walking around, went to a grocery store, and we're walking back to our hotel, and we passed this. It's a movie theater. It's pretty cool. All lit up. It's really hard to find. It's in this corner of this like big shopping road. So the nightlife here is basically, you go to a restaurant, pretty much they're mostly bars that are still open. It's only like a little past 7, I think. So it's 8 o'clock. Stores, most of them are closed already, closed by like 7. Some stores are closed by 6. And then most things that are open still is the pharmacies and then the restaurants. We passed that movie theater. I don't know what the hours on that is, but I assume later than these stores. But everything else is pretty much closed. So it's not a big nightlife here. Nightlife really is just eating, drinking, hanging out. So as I was saying, this is the main like shopping street where our hotel happens to be on. But wait for this motorcycle. But on about a block away on the same road, there's like a gallery, art gallery. It's on both sides of the road. The one over here is really cool. I want to see if we can get this in the view. Hold on, there's people looking at it. Nobody else on the road, but they're right where I need to be. There's a horse. Okay, the piece is right here. There's a big model and then a small model right here. The architecture is pretty cool here, even those door knockers. I got one somewhere from like an antique store when I was, I think in Egypt. It's a lion head, kind of like that one. Pretty heavy duty, solid, so when you knock with it, it just like rings around the house. I guess art galleries are pretty popular on the street because we just passed another one that I didn't see yesterday.